Hey, just doing some maintenance on my system here. As you can see, I wasn't actually going to film a video, but I thought, fuck it, might as well do it here because this is all part of, you know, shit you got to go through if you do live off grid and you do this yourself. It's mostly trouble-free, but like anything, there's fucking you're gonna run into issues here and there. And lately, I haven't been getting as much power as I should be. You know, generally with my system, I'll get 24 hours of power, so I never really run out. Whereas last few weeks, I've been just progressively running out of power sooner and sooner. Like it started around 11 o'clock and then 10:30, and lately it's really been like 8:30 at night, and my power kicks off. And then today, it's only about like 10 o'clock in the morning now, and my power just cut off then, and it's been playing up all morning. So I've done a bit of looking. And well, I'll show you in a minute. As you can see here, this is the battery I've pulled out. So yeah, have a look at that. It's a big nasty bit of melted plastic. And what actually happened is, I don't exactly know how, but I said this is stuff. I'll try and work that out later. But we're just fixing it for now. But as you can see, one of the cables. That was the one that was connected in there, and it's just gotten really hot and melted its way into that battery. And this battery, it still works, but it's pretty buggered. Like, it's got 12 volts in at the moment, whereas these ones are sitting at 13.5. So that one is probably the reason why part of the reason anyway, why I've been running out of power, because I've got a bad battery. Because if you've got one bad battery in your pack, it'll sort of bring down the other ones. Like I said, and if you leave a bad battery in there long enough, it'll eventually start buggering up your other batteries too. So it's very important that you regularly check your batteries. Probably at least maybe I do mine about probably once a week. Maybe if I'm lazy, maybe every couple of weeks. But just all you got to do is just go over and just run the multimeter over your batteries. Just check all your cables. Make sure your charge controllers are both working properly, your solar's all good. Like just general, like I said, just visual check of everything, and you can discover things. Like I said, you'll notice like when something's wrong, like I just said, like my power is starting to play up. So I've known there's been an issue for a while, but I've been really stumped on how to find it, because I've been doing checks and the batteries are seem fine so far, and everything seems to be working good. But like I said, I've just discovered bloody battery here that's buggered. So I don't know how, that was probably the only reason. So it could have been a bit buggered for a while. There could have been a short somewhere. Like I said, I don't really know. I might be able to work that out later, but I'm just fixing it for now. But yeah, but on top of that, because that one there has buggered, that's the negative terminal, we can track that down, because obviously you'll see here, so wait a minute, this is the charge controller I had that was connected up to it, and it's not putting power out anymore. Since I just pulled that battery out, so I'll try to work out what it is. And you can see here that, if I can focus it, there we go, where the negative terminal goes. See all that? That's all corroded up, and that screw there is actually melted. So that whole connection there is all melted together, and where it connected in on the battery down here, I'll try and find that. You can see there, it's just fucking, the end's just fried off and melted. So something wrong's going on there. Like I said, luckily when you're using lead, they've got the advantage of, like, unlike lithium, you haven't got the risk of fire in that as much. They're still not necessarily safe. You still got dangers they'll melt, but generally speaking, they're a lot safer than lithium, but not as good obviously. But off-grid situations, they work fine. So yeah, so I've got to fix that up now. Really, I'm not real happy with this charge control in general, if I'm being completely honest, but I haven't got enough money to buy a new one. So what I'm going to do is a little bit dodgy, but it's all I can do at the moment. If I can focus the fucking camera. And since I can't unscrew that terminal and get that out, what I'm going to do is simply unscrew the wire from here and just run it down, join the cable straight into it, because all that is there is just a connection for your cables. So you can unjoin it there and just run a straight connection. I'm going to obviously replace this cabling to the batteries, and once I do that, we should be pretty much in business. So I'm going to get to doing that now, and I'll show you what the result is after I've done that. So we'll see how we go. Fun little space to work in. Alright, so that's that cable replaced. You can see here, that one's just connecting down into the positive, and that one there, it used to run down into here, but I've just cut it off and joined it straight in there. That's the negative, so that's running to the batteries. Those batteries are all good, tested, no melted parts on them. You can see here, light's flashing, which means it's working, it's charging up. Flashing light means the solar's charging the batteries. So this one's got, yep, you can see there, it's got, everything's going good. So both those are charging. Just means they're down to 3 batteries instead of 4, but that's still plenty. Like I said, I had more than enough, so fingers crossed I start getting some power again now that doesn't fucking run out like by, you know, 8:30 at night. I should be able to hopefully, even with 3 batteries, I should hopefully have, you know, power to 24/7. At the very worst, it'll be like 1, 3 in the morning or some shit. But yeah, see how it goes. I'll let you know. But just thought I'd throw that in there as a little bit of, you know, a maintenance video. Nothing too special, but it's all part of it, you know. So yeah, catch us next time. Oh, actually, before I go, I do have another video on the electric Hilux I've edited together. I edited it about 2 weeks ago. Just having a bit of issues with the computer. Well, it doesn't want to fucking publish it for some reason, and I don't really want to go through and edit the whole thing together again. So, but I might have to. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I do have another video coming for the Hilux. It's to do with the battery box again. You'll see there. Pretty much what I did in the last video has completely been ripped out and changed. So, but I won't give too much away. Change my mind again. Just to make it. I wasn't happy with it. But you'll see that in the video, hopefully uploaded soon. But yeah, thanks for watching. Consider liking, subscribing if you want to. I know my channel is pretty crappy and useless, but I'm trying to get there. I try to offer some interesting things to get you by. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling right now, so I'll catch you next time. Hope that was interesting. Bye. It's a tough life, isn't it, boss?